It's pretty sad when I have to do this, but in a world where most people only pay lip service to disability inclusion at best, I'm still shocked when I find a hotel that is not only unhelpful but also obstructive and uninterested when you complain about the service. Here is what happened. I booked this hotel through booking.com last year for a short weekend break at Christmas. As always, I follow up my booking with a message to make sure they are clear that I need a disabled accessible room. I was told yes, they would make sure of it. I later find out that in fact I should be grateful because they gave me a free upgrade. But wait a minute, you're telling me I have to pay more to be disabled? Well, that's charming. And not surprising actually, because it's a problem I encounter more regularly than you might think. The hotel room itself. Well, I'm thankful I am not a permanent wheelchair user because, let me make this clear, it would be pretty difficult to navigate it if I was. There was a huge step up and over the bottom frame of the ranch slider, which meant access to the balcony was pretty tricky even for me. The bathroom had a regular door that opened out into the bedroom and not a cavity slider like I might expect. It also had a very well hidden step into it and tiles that were very slippery when wet. Facing the door into the bathroom was a glass partition that separated the toilet, facing you on the left, from the shower, facing you on the right. So, the first night I was there, I tripped up the step with my artificial foot, and my actual foot, which I was using to step into the bathroom, slipped forward from under me on the tiles, and I split my toe open on the edge of the glass partition. Not a great start, let's be honest. On another occasion, the housekeeping let themselves straight into our room without even knocking, walking in on us in various states of undress. Pretty shocking, right? Well, when we were checking out, I pointed out these issues to the receptionist. I got a pretty flat and ordinary, "Oh, sorry," type response, which disgusted me, to be honest, so I asked to speak to the manager. She came out and profusely apologised, offering me enough points under their loyalty system to get a free night's stay, so she said. We left it there, till this week. I contacted them again to book another stay in March, hoping to use my points towards this. First of all, I was told that they didn't have any disabled accessible rooms. Really? Well, you did have a few weeks ago. Then I was told that I could book, but there was no guarantee I would get an accessible room. I explained that in fact my left foot is permanently missing and will not grow back, so therefore a might not scenario was just unacceptable. Next, I was told they would have to contact the relevant guests and ask if they actually were disabled. So I queried how it was that a disabled accessible room was available to anyone to book except for me, who is in fact disabled. That's where it was left, and I had to call them back in a few days because, for some reason, they seemed incapable of actually calling me themselves. A few days later, I get an email. Do I want to confirm my booking for a standard room with a shower over the bath? No, because that wasn't what I was asking for. So I replied, explaining what the person on the phone had told me. I also asked for clarification on the cost and that I could use the points towards this. Before I got a reply, someone from the IHG group who manages Crowne Plaza Queenstown, they are based in Australia, someone actually phoned me. Here is what happened in short. Number one, we're back to the bland "oops, sorry" style response when I explained what had happened at Christmas. Number two, no, I can't use my points. They are only available on certain dates for certain rooms in certain hotels, and the Crowne Plaza in Queenstown is not one of those. I asked what the fuck was the point in giving me them by way of apology if I can't even use them? No reply. Number 3, the price quoted was higher because I was given a complimentary upgrade at Christmas. This is what I was saying before. What do you mean it costs me more to be disabled? I explained that I had provisionally booked accommodation elsewhere and that it was at least $900 cheaper. I'm sorry, madam, we don't price match. Oh, well, cancel my booking then, please. I'm sorry, what? Yes, you heard me. So yes, in conclusion, it's a 4-star hotel at a cost of $500 to $700 a night, and in my opinion, Crowne Plaza Queenstown is not at all worth this price. In addition to that, they have insufficient disabled access and have no interest at all in resolving complaints, even when it relates to being a personal injury due to their inappropriate access. So if you are disabled, do not stay at the Crowne Plaza Queenstown. I will never be going back there, that is for sure.